Thanks, Max.
You're on.
Ready to roll? Yeah. Good morning, Year 12. This is a fabulous experiment, so we'll see how we go, and if things drop out, then we'll just have to re-pick things up and treat that as a part and parcel of the package. This is Miss Glisson here, and I wanted to just take a little bit of time to share some moments of stillness, moments of pause with you this morning. I know that for Year 12 you kick off the year with a bang, and it's very easy for things to become a little bit overwhelming right at the beginning of the year. So all I'd like you to do to begin with is find a comfortable place to sit. Now when I say comfortable, I don't mean lounging across the ground. It's okay if you're not in your chair. If you want to sit on the floor or sit on a bench, that's fine. But see if you can find somewhere where you can still have balance on both sides of your body, left and right, and sit so that your spine is nice and long. Okay, so you're feeling like you're supporting all those internal organs. Keep both feet evenly on the ground and keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Now if you're comfortable, close your eyes. If closing your eyes around a group of people makes you uncomfortable, just lower your gaze so that you're not looking at anyone else. And we're just going to spend a couple of moments here taking some time to be still and giving yourself permission to pause. And really when it comes down to finding that stillness, it's only you that can give yourself that permission. So take your attention to your face and see if you can tell each of the muscles in your face to relax. I find particularly focusing on relaxing your jaw and your forehead is really important. And then take your attention to your shoulders. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders up and back a couple of times so that you feel like they're nice and relaxed. And then just quietly focus on your breath. And notice how your body changes. They're very subtle changes each time you inhale and then as you exhale. So take that time to see how your body is feeling and perhaps how your mind is feeling as well. You might be finding that this is a really smooth beginning of the year and that everything is going really well and you're feeling really calm. And that's a fantastic way to start. So this is still a way to perpetuate that calmness. But if you are feeling like there's a bit of tension, then it's particularly important to just take the time to observe. Where do you hold that tension? Are you feeling it in your shoulders? Are you feeling it in your neck? Feeling it in your back? Or sometimes tension manifests purely in the mind and we don't actually sense it in our body, but our mind becomes a little bit racy. Okay, so you find it difficult to keep focused on one particular thought at a time, or you might find that it's quite difficult to make decisions and you feel that sense of decision anxiety. So this is why finding the moments of pause is essential. So as you're just taking that time to pause, noticing your breath, see if you can start to deepen your inhalations, taking your breath all the way down so that you can feel your side ribs expanding gently as you inhale, and then as you exhale, just letting everything soften a little bit. Just take that time, breathing deeply. And you might find that there are subtle changes that occur as you're just sitting and breathing, concentrating on breathing. Some of those changes might be that you feel a little bit more calm in your body. Your mind perhaps is not racing as much. Or maybe you're feeling like you're more focused. And it's amazing how quickly this can occur. As you go throughout your day, just concentrating on that breath, keep coming back to this feeling of calmness and control. Now, as you take a deep breath in, keep the eyes closed or gaze down, so you're just focusing on yourself. This is you time. Then really start to notice how you're feeling energized by each inhalation, and allow yourself to feel relaxed with each exhalation. Some people find it quite helpful to have a mantra or a statement that you say as you inhale and exhale. And this could be something really simple. It might be simply as you inhale, you say inhale in your mind. And as you exhale in your mind, you say the word exhale, just to keep you focused on breathing rather than all the other things that might be going on in your life at the moment. One that I quite like to use is as I breathe in, I use the word let, and as I breathe out, I just use the word go. So it's just a reminder that it's a time just to let everything go and just focus on being still and pausing. We're just going to sit here for another minute or so, just keeping that sense of calm and focus. And if you find that your mind does start to wander to things, that's totally fine. Try not to, feel like you're punishing yourself for not meditating correctly. There's no such thing as that. It is whatever you need it to be at this time. But do just notice what kinds of things are coming up for you. So is it that you're just completely focused and in the present? Or is it that you're perhaps starting to think of things that are important to you? Or maybe that you're a little bit worried about? Maybe there are things that are coming up that you have some sort of sense of anticipation about. And if that is the case, just register that as though there's a little list that you keep in the background. And then allow it to just sit by and try not to give it your full attention. Bring your attention back to your breath. Good. As you're breathing deeply, feel that sense that you are just allowing everything to be calm. And we're going to bring your hands together now in front of your chest, as though you've just finished a clap, and rub your hands together so that you're feeling friction. Okay, between your hands, you're creating energy between your hands. And then place your palms over your eyes. Just feel the energy from your hands transferring to your eyes, and then just gently blink your eyes open behind your palms and allow your eyes to open. Give your face a little bit of a massage through the temples, through the forehead, massage through your jaw. Good. And then we're just going to do some really quick little facial stretches. So I want you to imagine you're screwing your face up as tight as it'll go, like a piece of paper you've screwed up into a ball, and then just do the opposite, as though it's a really surprised look on your face. So you're stretching your face out. Okay, and you might look at someone around you, maybe they've got a silly face. Okay, so do it once more, screwing your face up as tight as it'll go, and then a surprised face, so you're really stretching your face out. Good, that's it. And before we, there are a couple of things I want to remind you of. So as you work throughout your day today, as you pass by all of your classes, all of the people that are in your classes, your teachers, your friends, I want you to see if you can find a few moments where you come back to registering the idea that you can be present and stop and breathe, even if it's just for 30 seconds where you're having a real sense of intentional breath. So obviously you're breathing all day, but are you breathing with intention much of your day? And that is my hope for you, that you're finding more of those moments where you are just reminding yourself to have that sense of intentionality. You're reminding yourself to be aware of what's going on within you as well as what's going on around you. You have an amazing year ahead of you, and I have left on your Strive Teachers desk some copies of some tips for setting yourself up for a great year by Australian psychologist Andrew Fuller. These tips are things that I'm sure that you will know. So it's not like I'm trying to teach you something new. They are simply reminders. So I just want to quickly just go through that list so you can hear what they are, and then you can have that chat with your teacher. So it includes building positive relationships, challenging yourself, preparing yourself for learning so that you're ready, getting enough sleep, eating well, doing the important things first, so having priorities, using your time really effectively, so making sure you're mindful of how you're using time, and perhaps when you've got those things that are really sucking your time. Understanding that we take things one step at a time. From little things, big things grow. Focus and immerse yourself in things. Don't try and predict the future. Be curious. Play more. And the last one, which I think is perhaps the hardest but the most valuable, is decide to be happy. Okay, so take action that will make you happy and make those around you happy. Hopefully at least some of you have been able to hear this today. It's been a wonderful experiment, and thanks to Mr. Midgley for allowing me to be his guinea pig. And I wish you a wonderful end of your week and a wonderful